And here we go. What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's me, it's the Bat Fan, and I'm back. Good to be back while the Fever are on a nice little winning streak. That was awesome. We won decisively our last two games. Beat the Aces, that's always fun. So, there's a lot of news coming out about Caitlin Clark's injury. And I spoke to one of my doctor friends. I'm a nurse, so I spoke to a doctor that I know, and they think what it is that she is going through muscle fatigue from bulking up too much. Yeah, she had her strain and all that, but she bulked up without gaining fat tissue. She just went from skinny to being bulky. And by doing that, she has no absorbent in her body, like the fat tissue would absorb energy, and it's just causing her discomfort. And he basically said the only way really to put a solution to this is if she loses some muscle mass, like drastically, but then you don't know how that's going to affect her speed and all that. Like she might become more lethargic, not as explosive as she was at the beginning of this year before injuries, but she'll be more effective on staying on the court. Now, I know this from playing sports that when you bulk up, you want to gain weight first. You don't want to just go, especially when you're in a sport that long muscles is important in. You want to get some softness to you and then build up on that. You don't want to just go straight to I got to get jacked, because you're not a power lifter, or you're not a, muscle magazine model. You're an athlete, and athletes have to maintain and get muscle a certain way so it stays productive and you don't have injury from. You got to think about it, like when you're a basketball player, you are exploding a lot. So that's what they basically said the Caitlin Clark injury is that she bulked up too much and she didn't get enough fat tissue before bulking up. Listen, Caitlin Clark is only human, but I don't know who her training team was, but she should fire them, because they should have known that as trainers, that you can't go from, what was she, probably 12, 15% body fat to 5% body fat, and there not being a long-term effect without gradually doing it. And she did it in a 6-month period. She didn't gradually become that bulky. She's very bulky, but they just didn't. They did it all wrong. The Fever organization, I don't know who was the liaison on this and telling her how she should bulk up, but that person should be fired. But the Fever are doing good right now. I'm not even going to get into the Kelsey Mitchell family drama, because it's like you can't control your family. All right. Do I think Kelsey Mitchell thinks this? I don't know, but I know she chose to come back to Indiana last year, and she's back. Even if it's for 1 year, she's back, and she's gonna know. She knew coming back that she wasn't gonna be seen as the star. Natasha Howard has been balling out for us. Yes, yes. Natasha Howard, she's been balling. I told everybody, calm down. Natasha Howard's gonna be fine. Natasha Howard is one of the players that we could give the ball to in with 5, 6 seconds on the shot clock, and she can make things happen. All right, and she's a hustler, and she's doing good for us. She just needs better spacing on the floor at times, but other than that, she's a good player. She's a good one-to-one player. She's a good rebounder. She's good defensively. Uh, Other things that's going on in the WNBA is that Congresswoman Gaines, a representative out of Minnesota, she brought up on the Senate floor that that WNBA's referees suck and they're refa-rigged, of some sort of word to use like that. Now you know the WNBA's got a problem when United States politicians are saying this shit at a meeting that the refs suck and it looks like the game is rigged. Wow. Fever fans have been saying this shit all year. But when you look at the Aces game last night, boy, did the referees try to keep the Aces in that game last night. They had 11 foul shots by midway through the second quarter to 2 by Minnesota, who was one of the most aggressive teams in the W, and they were 11-2 in free throw difference. The Aces were. And the Aces still got smacked. So can we all agree now that the Aces are not a good team? A'ja Clown Wilson is not the best player in the WNBA. Phee Collier is right now. And the Aces, if you take away A'ja Wilson's foul shots a game, she's only averaging about 16, 15 points. Now, I'm not saying every foul call on A'ja Wilson is an A'ja whistle. What I am saying is she gets a lot of fucking bullshit foul calls, and the league needs to stop. I mean, there's two teams that I noticed in the WNBA that get the most favorite whistles. It's the New York Liberty and the Aces, and it's not even hidden. It's blatantly obvious that when you play these two teams, you have to beat them and the refs. So you're double accomplished when you beat these two teams. But the Aces, I told everybody at the beginning of the year, they were going to go 20-24 or 18-26. Guess what? They're on pace to go 18-26. So all those fucking idiots that said to me, oh, you're on crack, you're just a hater. Huh, I called it, all right? I said if they did make the playoffs, they're going to be an 8th seed fighting for the 8th place position. But they have a hard schedule at the end of the year. So I don't even know if they're going to make the playoffs. They might not even finish 18-26. They have to win 8 more games to make it to 18-26. They got a hard schedule. I don't know if they can do that. Unless they're playing the Chicago Sky every week. The Chicago Sky. Can we admit that that's a sucky team? The Chicago Sky. They are so bad, I feel like they have broken Camila Cardoso. Okay? Because she has, numbers-wise, she had a good couple of games, but her effort does not look like she's into this team. I think the Chicago Sky need to trade her. They could get a high draft pick for her. They need to blow up that whole team. All right, look. The Chicago Sky, obviously, they're not going to get rid of Angel Reese. She's their moneymaker. They're going to keep Angel Reese. Get rid of Cardoso. Plan a team around Angel Reese because Cardoso does not look like she wants to be there. She does not have the effort. She's like, okay, I'll score. Oh, the ball came to me. I'll grab a rebound. But there's no, oomph in her. Do you know what I mean? The only time I really see oomph in her is when she's battling with Aaliyah Boston. And I think they have, a little rivalry because it was Boston and Cardoso in South Carolina. So, who's the better South Carolina? I don't know. But other than that, that team sucks. The Dallas Wings suck. I'm going to pound this in. Arike, they need to get rid of Arike. Her and Paige do not work good together. Arike needs the ball too much. And Paige, you would think because she's such a passive player that it would work between her and Arike, but it doesn't look like it's working. It doesn't hurt. First of all, Paige is a shooting guard. She's not a point guard. And Arike is a shooting guard. But Arike needs to chuck up about 20 to 25 shots a game to put up her numbers, to, be a positive net. on the court. And even if she puts up her numbers, she's not positive net. She scored the most 30-point games and lost in the WNBA in the last 2 years than anybody in history. All right. And hey, all you haters coming over at Candace Parker because she won't hate on CC or the stud buds and all that. Hey, she's a fucking legend of the game, and you guys are just being assholes, all right? It's amazing how they call one side something, right? But they're the ones acting like it on the side that's supposed to be, these people are like this and these, we're not like that. It's you guys that are haters that are on the internet trolling legends and trolling, Aaliyah Boston and trolling all these other people because they don't want to agree to what you're trying to make them agree to. And guess what? Hey, I give stud buds. You're brave. Candace Parker, you're brave. All the people that choose not to be haters and go against the old WNBA guard, you guys are amazing. Thank you. You guys are showing that this league is going to move forward. And another issue that was on the agenda is the pending strike. And a lot of WNBA players, well, not WNBA players, a lot of NBA players and other pro athletes have come out and said, do not strike. You guys right now do not have you don't have the advantage in this. You lost money last year. So this is what yes, the league is going to make money. All right. And like I keep saying, and I'm going to beat this as a drum, the best thing for the WNBA players to do is to agree to the pay raise this year. Whatever the WNBA said, we want to give you more money, but do not sign a long deal contract for the CBA agreement. Make it the owners are probably going to make it like a 4-year deal. Try to negotiate that to like a 2 or 3 year deal. Because in 3 years, this league is going to be on fire. There's going to be a lot of revenue. There's going to be a lot of money going anywhere. See, the problem is there's no money right now. And there hasn't been money in a while. So the owners are like, you know what? Yeah, we might make money. Let us get our money back. And then, we'll see about the players. But you got to be consistent with making this money. You're asking off of a half a year of success right now. It's a half a year of success, really. You haven't had any success until this year. All right? Calm down. Let's not be reaching for the fucking Milky Way. Let's reach for the moon right now. Let's get a little bit better, get more money, and then, because I'm telling you, the owners are going to let you strike because they'll look at it like, well, we're not losing any money. They actually won't lose any money if they don't play. The owners, if the players don't play next year. So, and like I said, I'm pretty sure if Adam Silver takes over this negotiation for the WNBA, he's going to say Stu and Collier can't be in it. And let's see how quick the WNBA players agree to a deal. Because a lot of players are saying that they might be sabotaging it. All right? What else is going? A lot of drama. I seen so much hate towards the stud buds this week. It's really ridiculous because they are some cool cats. Courtney Williams is pretty awesome. I seen so much hate towards Candace Parker. It's like, damn, bro. These people are really like going after a legend. Man, the WNBA is wild. This is why these people the WNBA hasn't been successful, because all this fucking childish shit. This does not seem like a professional league. This, honestly, really, this was like a girls' club where a lot of people just went that liked each other and played ball for 4 or 5 months, and then they went overseas and they did whatever, because this was not ran correctly. It's about time for the WNBA to start running correctly. So tomorrow, I know I said I was going to be live. I am not going to be live tomorrow. I have a family obligation to do, so I will have a recap of after the game, but I'm going to predict the game right now. The Fever plays Chicago. How do I think it's going to go? The Fever by 50. I'm out.